Mwah.
Show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell icon to get our latest videos every week. Right, we're here with Jess and Wayne, and we got to plant our plants and our seeds. So let me just set up the tripod here and then walk you through real quick what we got. So here we have some hot peppers. Here's going to go potatoes. We're waiting for those to actually grow those little shoots. Kaleidoscope carrots. We got a ghost pepper. We're growing a ghost pepper, guys. This is going to be our garlic, which the same thing with potatoes. We're waiting for those to germinate, whatever it's called. We got some fancy lettuce here. It's interesting because it tastes like pepper, and then some of it even tastes like peanut butter and sesame. It's very interesting. It's called mescalin. Mescal, I don't know. Here we got spinach. Here we got 2 broccolis. Here we got broccolini, which we're going to do 3 in each plant here. We got lettuce, romaine. We got 2 shoots of it. We're going to plant it in 1 bucket. Over here we have romaine tomatoes. And then these guys are the good guys for doing tomato sauces. So we got 2 San Marzano. So those are going to be really good. Last year we did 2 tomato plants, 2 pepper plants. We did 2 plants per bucket all over the place, and they grew like crazy. Well, I almost doubled my buckets this year. So I was like, let's try to give them more space, see if more sunlight, see if we get more fruit off of it. Now over here we have zucchini, which they call squash, summer squash, but then we actually have yellow summer squash. We have some Swiss chard, and we have chives, they call them onions, but they're basically scallions. And so now we're going to show you guys how to plant some of these. Oh, real quick, bonus. We got some rosemary, some basil, which we had on a pizza last night, wicked good. And we got to plant some thyme. These are usually like the herbs that we use all the time. Same with all this stuff. This is food that we buy all the time. So again, last year it did awesome. We're going to do it again this year. We're going to start with these. Always read the instructions on the back. Same with your seeds. Find out how deep they want to go. Again, I'll squish more in a bucket. Like if it says, you know, only keep 4 or 5 plants in a bucket, what I'll usually do is plant 6 or 8. And the most hardiest ones that come out, I keep, and then I pluck the other ones, so I really get some hardy plants. I don't mind wasting a few seeds that way. So this says we're going to bury 2/3 of the plant. So we got to bury it up to here. Just joking. No. They seriously, like, I'm just going to bury it to where it, you know, a little bit lower than where it's at now. So basically the pot size. So if we go, move some soil around. I really don't compact my soil. This is all just fluffy soil. It's going to help the roots get down and grow in there. So we're going to squeeze this out of here. Maybe we don't squeeze it out. Do I want to plant this whole? No. I mean, some people like to plant these biodegradable things, but I don't. Not my cup of tea. So again, it's just barely below the surface. So now what you want to do is break up the root ball just a hair, just so the roots can kind of spread out into your plant. And again, I try to keep it nice and straight. Try to find the part that has a lot of leaves, and you can face that actually towards the back because it'll boost the front part to grow more. And you just pack that down, fluff of the soil around it, and I'll zoom in just so you guys can see, you know, about where I planted it. Oh, wrong plant. Oh, the broccolini's right in the way. Okay, let's do it this way. And there you go. Now we'll do the second one real quick. again, what I do is crush up the root ball like this, so the roots have places to go. It's got to be a little bit more gentler taking those out, because you got to do one at a time. She's reading her instructions. See, these particular plants that she's planting are the ones that she wanted to buy. I'm used to having a garden, and she hasn't had one in a long time, and so she was like, I want to help, I want to help.
These numb fingers do not help me.
Oh, well, I mean, I can plant them for you if you want me to. I just want
them out. That's all I'm asking for.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah. So I'm going to just lift up, pop one out, and again, you want to get that root bulb. You want to break out all those roots. You guys see those roots there? This is what you really want to do, is get those roots really broken up like that, so they can start growing. And just separate it. Give it some space. And those roots, this plant will go and do really good. So how deep did it say?
It doesn't. It says planting depth, container deep.
Okay, so we're just going to go shy deeper than where they are now. May I help you with this other one?
Yep.
Again, I'm breaking up the ball. Slightly below the soil.
Like that?
Just, yep, a little, pack it in down a little bit more. There you go, yep, perfect. That's it. There we go. Off to the next round. I'll let you break up this bulb so you can really feel what it feels like. Describe to them what it feels like to break up those roots. It's fibrous.
Mushy. Yeah.
It's what, itchy?
Mushy.
Oh, mushy. I thought you said itchy. That would be it's almost spider webby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is.
I do it.
Yeah, just look, really break it apart so they can really just grow, you know? Broccolini doesn't grow tall, so that's why we're doing 3 per pot. I feel like we can get away with it. Again, if it doesn't seem like enough room, next year I'll change it up. You learn as you go. All right. Those are pretty. Nice. Very pretty. Look at that. Very pretty. All right. So we're going to go on to tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Who's broccoli?
Oh, broccoli. Sorry. Don't listen to James, guys. He's not always right. Just mostly. So can I help you with this one?
No.
And did you put your little tag?
Oh, right there.
Tag. Yeah. Stir-fried broccoli is what they call it.
Yep.
Now,
I grew it once before.
missing one of my tomato ones. Put that in there. Let's see what this says. Yep, container deep, same thing.
How did you get this out?
Okay, so you're gonna squish, 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 and then just turn and push. Flip upside down and hold the soil. Yep, perfect. Comes right out. Should.
Okay.
We got it. Now this doesn't require as much breaking up.
Just a little, right?
Yeah, container deep. Yeah, same way we just did the broccoli.
Than me. Oh wait, that was
poor
me.
leaf. And then we're gonna give these guys, all these plants, once we get them in, the seeds, we're gonna give them a good soaking. Now, what you'll also notice is okay, so what you will notice too is I have some extra soil in these. Let's see. I got some extra soil in these seed plants. This is like a seed starter soil, so I only have about that much. but it'll help the seeds start.
Container deep.
Okay. So, so the sun usually comes in this direction. So I'm going to do one here and one here. So I get, you know, two. So the sun's always hitting them correctly. Now, what I'm going to do is put my finger between the two plants. I'm going to squeeze this in order to release it. Now I just got to carefully split these two plants apart and give half to Jess. Let me dig you a hole. Yep, because it's very loose. It's not going to need breaking up. Okay, there you go. Yep, just fill it in. And you'll see these will perk right back up once we put some water in them. They're just a little wanting to be planted. Just plant us, just plant us. I'm not sure how this one's doing. This one seems a little really hurting. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to use that to prop it up, help it a little bit, get some sun. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now ghost pepper. Let's see how to plant this baby. Container deep. Container deep. Get her done. This is crazy. I can't believe we got a ghost pepper. This is nuts. Not for eating, probably just a challenge. I'm probably going to make Wayne and Jessica eat them.
Yeah, okay. Well, now we know who else is going to have to be eating them.
I'm not doing it alone.
You're eating them though.
I'll get your
We'll
son
join
to
in.
do it too.
They'll happily join in.
Okay.
And I'll beat this nuts out of you in any hot challenge anyway.
Oh, well, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, I like spicy, but I've never had anything so extreme like this. So.
And we also probably don't know how to dry them properly and really bring out the heat.
No, it just has heat.
Oh, really? They're just the oils itself have the heat.
It's like, oh, how do I make hell hotter? It doesn't really work that way.
And you gotta move so we can see the thing without your
Yeah,
shadow. For
there
a
you
moment.
go.
There it is.
Look at that, baby.
Okay,
It looks
nicely
spooky.
done.
Okay, so now we're gonna do seeds.
Mwah.
Show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell icon to get our latest videos every week.